Hello, people.
I don't think.
How is everything going? Let's see. Good afternoon, Henry, Montoya, Celeste. Hi, Celeste. Monica Campos, Demian, Andrea Guzman. Hi, Demian. Hi. Um, Monica Campos, Pacas, Andreita, Avi. Good afternoon. And Pablo. We have 11 students. I'm doing great. How about you? How are you doing? Okay, that's cool that you're fine. Hi, Andrea. Uh,
Mister.
hello. Hi, Brandon. Oh, I saw Sarita there.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. How's life?
Really nice, actually.
Nice. Pretty good. Uh, okay, good to know. Familia Marroquin too. Who's that? Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you, Michelle?
Good,
Hey,
thank
I'm so glad to hear from you, Gabby. So you're Gabby.
you.
Katia. Oh, I saw Katia today in the morning. Charlie, the big Charlie. Avi, you're there already? Okay, Adita. Hello, Ada. Wow, that's pretty nice. We're going to wait some minutes for your classmates. Meanwhile, get ready with unit number 20. Okay, get ready with that. I brought some concepts about the topic, and we are going to do just one exercise, two exercises. Yeah, Mr. Well, we are going to be working from page 241 to page 244. But like 2 pages are explanation, so we are going to do exercises, only exercise 2.1 and 2.3, because the others are is a listening, and the other ones are for next class. Yeah. Yes, Celeste. Hi, Adita. Let's see. Let's see if we have more clients. Oh, Fernanda. You see, Fernanda? That's why we are so late. Fernanda knows why. Ximena. Wow, Ximena, you're here. That's nice. Nicole Franco. Hi, Nicole. Katia. Hi. Let's see. Andrea, everybody said hi. Henry. Morris. Very good. And Brandon. Very good. We're going to wait a little bit more. Hi, Antoniette. Monica Campos is there. Michelle Funes is there. Okay. I hope everyone is doing great. Well, if we were at school, we will be having two hours of grammar. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. You're very kind. That's very nice of you. And Melissa, she's not here.
I'm going to call her.
Okay, go ahead. She must be sleeping. Mister, tell me your favorite. Okay. Well, I have I have one that is called The Shock. It's La Cabaña in Spanish. I really love that one. There is another one that is called El Poder de las Relaciones. Amistades que Sanan. That's from a pastor. Those are my two favorite books so far. Well, and there is another one. It is called The Strange Case of Dr. Jail, I think is the name. I really love that book. Yeah, those three. How about you? What are your favorite books?
Georgia.
Okay. Yeah, every book has a special stuff. Your favorite book should be grammar. That should be your favorite book. Okay, Pamela Adriotis. Hi, Pame. I saw that you are just joining the class.
Hi, mister.
Hi, Pame. Hi. Okay, Celeste. Don't be bad. How are you doing, Pame? Are you doing great?
Yes, yes. I'm
Nice.
doing great, great.
The sticker girl.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, well, we are going to start with the class. I am going to start with the process, right? So thank you for the ones who said some words. That's really nice, and that's very kind of you. However, you know, the process we have to follow, please, if you don't have your name on in your profile, please write it or turn the cam on, okay, because that's a requirement. I am going to see the attendance right now, and then I'm going to share the PPT with you. So I have Ximena, Sara, Drotes, Pablo, Nicole, Mónica, Michelle, Mati, Montoya, Katia Velar, Julio Pacas, Henry, Gabriela, Fernanda, Demian, Celeste, Carlos Navas, Brandon, Andrea, Ada, and Coordinación de Inglés, and Abby. Okay, listen, today I'm going to share, this is Unit 20. I try to, let's see. Okay, here we are. I try to bring like the most relevant information for you. It is based on the book. Please, can you do me a favor, Fernanda, because you are in front of me right now. Can you put your thumbs up if you can see the PPT? Or Ada, thumbs up if you can see the PPT. Okay, thank you, Ada. Thank you. So it means that most of you or all of you can see the PPT. Okay, listen, if there are questions, type them on the chat box. However, I am going to open the chat at the very end of the presentation, because sometimes it stalks and I don't want to interrupt the development of the class. Okay, we are going to start with Unit 20. Okay, this is Unit 20. I already told you like the process we will be developing in this subject, and I brought some information for you. I know that in Unit 19, we discuss, and you are going to say, oh my God, again, can, could, may, and those words, we already know them. Yes, but remember, and that's, you have to be clear about this. Grammar, it is not only rules, but also context. Sometimes the same word may have different meanings, and that is going to depend on the context in which they are used. We are going to see can and could. I know that we already discussed about that in Unit 19, but we are going to see them, but now in other context, okay? In other use. So we are going to discuss about can, could, may, and do you mind if. I try to get like to sum up the important information of the book. However, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or you can go to this presentation that is going to be sent to your WhatsApp group, or you can go to the book. We are on page 200 and 41. So I am going to start with the explanation. Look, we use can, could. We already discussed that we use it for abilities. That was last week. We said, okay, can to show an ability and could to show an ability in past. However, can, could, may, and do you mind if are also used to ask permission to do something. Like, I know that this never happened, okay? Especially with Celeste. Never happened when I went to the classroom, to your classroom about 1:45, I guess, and anyone asked me, Mister, can I go to the restroom? So that didn't happen with you guys. You are great. You are the greatest in school. But you know, there are like some students when the teacher goes to the classroom and the first question they ask is, can I go? So in those contexts, we use these words. And look, we have can, we have could, we have may. Can is very common in conversation and informal writing. However, you have to use can in most of the situations. The less formal is can. Then you have could, and then you have may. So remember that I told you about contexts. When you are writing, and that's why we're learning grammar, and when you are speaking too, because it is communicative grammar, please pay attention to the person you are talking to. If you are talking to a friend, if you are chatting with a friend, it doesn't matter if you use can when you're asking for something. But if you're talking, let's say that if you go to the US Embassy and then you start talking in English with someone that you don't know, and you know it's like in a very high position in regards to the society, use could. Use could and use may, because that's very formal. For instance, when you go to the classroom, oh, hold on that I have some messages. Hold on. Okay, I am going to check the messages at the very end of the presentation. Look, when you are talking to a friend, for instance, in Spanish, you can treat him like mira y que no sé qué, right? But with a teacher, you don't speak like that. You don't say, mire, mira, Mr. Alejandro, you don't say that, right? Because it is not formal. It happens the same in English. If you are talking to a friend of you, to a classmate, it's okay if you use can. But if you are talking to a teacher, especially if that teacher is new, or when you go to university and you take English subjects, use could and may when you ask for permission, because that's more formal. And that is going to say a lot about you. Let's see the other one. Then we have could and may. I told you that can is the less formal. Could is more formal and more polite than can. However, like the most formal is may, and it's very, very polite. So when you are using may, it means that you are being very, very polite. And I have some examples for you, but you can tell me, Mister, but it's the same, come on. Why are we going to be using, you never know. If one day you apply for a scholarship, or if you go to the States, or if you have to provide a speech, you have to know the differences and the words you have to use. Okay, so let's see. I have these 3 examples for you. The first one, can I talk to your friend now? Maybe you are talking to a friend of yours. Maybe you are talking to your bestie, I don't know, to your neighbor. So it can be informal. The second one, could we go to the park, please? That sounds like more formal. Okay, maybe you are talking to your parents. Maybe you are talking to your older sister. Maybe Sophie is talking to Fernanda Vialta in that case, that they respect each other a lot. And the last one, may I talk to the principal? Maybe you are talking to me, right? That I suppose you respect me a lot. So you respect your teacher. So you are using the 3 different words. As I told you, it is not only rules, but also contexts. So keep that in mind. Can, less formal. Could, a little bit formal and may the most formal. That's the way. Then we have the new word that is, do you mind if? Okay, we can use do you mind if to be polite or when you think the request is inconvenient for the other person. Let's say that I don't have pen and I have to check your notebooks. So I am walking, in the classroom and I ask Charlie, do you mind if I take your pen? Okay, what I'm asking him is, are you going to feel like bothered if I get your pen? And then he can answer, right? But I know that Charlie will always say, yes, mister, go ahead. And the other example is, do you mind if I talk to your parents about your grade? What I'm saying is, Sarita, you got 5 in my grammar test. Are you going to feel like bad or angry if I talk to your mom about this? And I'm sure she will tell me, no, mister, go ahead. It's my fault. So that's the use of do you mind if. You are saying, if I do this, are you going to get angry? Are you going to get mad? Are you going, won't you like this situation? That's what you're asking when you use do you mind if. Pay attention because these questions are going to be in your test. And remember that I like to evaluate based on context, not only rules. So then we have another one that is also in the book, is when we use please, okay? You can say please with request for permission, especially in formal situations, when you are talking to an English teacher, when you are talking to someone that is older than you, with an adult, you can use please, okay? And especially if the situation is very, very formal. Use it at the end of the sentence or after the subject. So look, you can use either, could I use your laptop, please? Or the other way, may I please use your laptop? At the end of the sentence or after the subject. Answering. So far, let me be clear. So far, we have discussed about can, could, may, and do you mind if. So far, I have said that can, could, may, and do you mind if are used to ask for permission. And I have told you that can is the less formal, could a little bit formal, and may the most formal. I also have told you that do you mind if means when you ask if the other person is going to get mad or if the situation won't like, okay? Obviously, you are asking for something. Okay, that's for asking. And now for answering, okay? You can use can and may in short answers to request permission. Don't use could, okay? If someone asks you, could I go to the restroom or could I use your laptop? Don't say, yes, you could, okay? Because you're not saying yes. You can, yeah, go ahead, you can. Or yes, you may, go ahead. But don't use could when answering requests for permissions. Now, be careful. Sometimes, and again, this is about context. Sometimes when we respond in negative way, we tend to be rude sometimes, right? And sometimes it's because we don't know, right? So that's why I brought this for you. When you answer, can I use your laptop? And when you answer like, no, you can't, okay? Or you use other direct responses, it sounds rude, right? It's like, come on, don't touch that, okay? And I know that you are angels and you don't like being rude with others, especially with me. And the next one is, you can answer in negative way with an apology. Can you speak English? Sorry, mister, I think I can't. I feel bad, okay? But sometimes I ask, can you speak English? No, we can't, okay? And that's not a way, that's not a way. And sorry about the punctuation at the end of that sentence. And the last one, can I talk to you? Sorry, you can't, okay? So when you are answering in negative responses, try to use those words, okay? And you are going to be softer and not that rude. So with negative responses, don't go like straight. No, you can't. Don't use it because that's not good in English. Okay, and the next one, answering with no when you look. Pay attention to this because this can be very tricky, and if it appears in your test, you have to be aware of this use. Look, I know, and we know that no, the answer no means negative, right? It means no, don't do it. However, when you are asking, when you are using, do you mind if? Do you mind if I drive your car? And if the person says, no, go ahead, that person is saying, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, do it. I mean, it's not a problem for me. So be careful. If I test you with this in the test, look, it says, if you answer with no when someone uses don't you mind if, you are saying there is any problem. Go ahead. Do you mind if I check your cell phone? Your parents ask, right? And if you say no, you're saying, I don't mind. I mean, it's not a problem. Go ahead, use it. Whereas when you use no with can and could, that's a negative response. What I want to tell you is this. When you use no with do you mind as a response, you are saying no problem, go ahead, do it. But if you use no with can and could, you are saying a negative response, right? Don't do it. Please keep that in mind. Okay, so in order to recap the information, can, could, may, and do you mind if, we use them for asking something, asking for permission, okay? Can, less formal, could, more formal, and may, the most formal. How I am going to use them based on the context, okay? And we also use do you mind if. And something very important, if you answer no when someone asks you using do you mind if, you are saying go ahead, no problem, okay? Keep that in mind. Now let's rock and roll, and let's go to page 243, exercise 2.1. Page 243, exercise 2.1. Sorry that I couldn't project the picture. The book was too heavy, but next time, promise, I'll bring it for you. I am going to stop sharing the presentation. I am going to see what you have written. Okay, let me see the questions while you go to your book. 243. 243. Give me some minutes. I want to see what you have written. Let's see. Michelle, it's your birthday? Yes, Michelle. Are you going to buy a gift for me? No, I'm just kidding. It's not my birthday. Celeste, yes, Celeste. Andrea Guzman, what's the difference among can, may, and might? Okay, Andrea Guzman. You asked me what's the difference among can, may, and might. In this case, we're not talking about might, but if we set them hierarchically, we are going to say that can is the less formal. Then we have could, then we have might, and then we have may, okay, to ask for permission. We can have them for other uses, but in this case, Andrea, we are going to focus only on asking for permission. So the difference relates on the formality of the word, okay? Can, less formal, could, little bit more formal, might, in this case, if we are talking about that, and the most formal is may. You see, Andrea? Did I answer your question? So that is formal. Josue Cruz. Which one, Josue Cruz? As if. What do you mean, Sarah? And Josue Cruz? Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. 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 So I got your. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, Andreita. Okay, now let's go, guys, to page 243. We are going to do exercise 2.1. I am going to repeat, grammar application. Exercise 2.1, asking and answering request for permission. I am going to be seeing the chat box So please, as soon as you get the answer, go ahead and answer. I like when you participate. So it says, Lisa's volunteers replied to her email and their plans change. Correct the mistake in each request. I'll read for you. Number 1, page 243. Dear Lisa, yes, I can make the pies on Wednesday. Could I to borrow a pie pan from you? That's the example. The answer is there. Number 2, hi Lisa, do you mind if I picks up the turkey on Wednesday morning? What will be the answer? Okay, yes. And I want to tell you this. When we use do you mind if, the verb has to be with the subject. If I have my subject, and that's what we call subject-verb agreement. If I have my subject in first person, the verb has to be according to that subject. If I have my subject in third person, like she, so the answer will be correct. Okay, it will be picks. But due to I have a subject in first person, I have to use the base form. Yes, very good for the ones who answered this one. And the correct one is, dear Lisa, sorry, the second one. Hi, Lisa, do you mind if I pick, underline the mistake or just underline the yes? No problem. Thank you for the ones who answered. Thank you, Henry, Abby, Sarah, Andreita. I think I saw Michelle Funes there. Josue Cruz. Okay, thank you for the ones who participated. Number 3, dear Lara, Anna's oven is not working. Do you mind if she cook? What I'm telling you, if I have she, the verb has to be in third person. There you go, cooks. Very good, Andrea. Very good, Sarah. Very good, Andreita. Abigail, very good. Katia, very good. How about the others? Okay, number 4. We are on page 243. Number 4. Hello, Lisa. Can my roommate calls you about volunteering? There you go. Again, with auxiliary can, the verb goes in the base form. Okay? Can my roommate call? That's the correct one. Very good. Good, Sarah. Good, Pamela. Good, Andrea Hernandez. Abby, very good. Next one. Do you mind if I give him your number, Mohammed? No problem, right? Dear Anna, may please I. What did I say about that? What did I say? Okay. I saw your answer, Sarah. Who else? Very good, Sarah. Who else? Okay, Katia Velar. Okay, Abby. Okay, Ada. Okay, I'll tell you in a while, Ada. Good, Celeste. Very good. Pablo, very good, Paul. Yes. Yes, Andrea Hernandez. May I please, I told you, may I please, Henry, remember that please goes after the subject or at the end of the sentence. So in this case, we have it after the subject. Yes. Cool, Michelle. Very good, Michelle. Number 2, Adita. I am going to repeat answer number 2 for Ada. The mistake is picks, Ada. That's not the correct one. It should be I pick. Good, Michelle Funes. You are on fire, guy. Alligator. Number 3. Oh, sorry. Number 5. Dear Anna, may I please? Oh, we already did it, right? We already did it. Okay, so that's the first exercise. Go ahead to the next page. Number 6. Dear Lisa, yes, I can bring plates. Can you helping me carrying them? Thanks, Marcus. Okay, very good. Very good, Michelle Funes. Good, Sarah. Good, Pame. Good, Celeste. Good, Pablo. Good, Pame. Okay, very good. Who else? Morris. Uh, we have 10. We have 10 minutes. Can you help me? Charlie, how about you, Big Charlie? Vialta, yes. Henry, Dear Lisa, I can bring plates. Can you help me? That's the correct one. Can you help me? You make my days, guys, believe me. Thanks, Marcus. Number 7, I like that Funes is participating. Henry, very good. Abby, very good. Sarita, very good. 7, Dear Professor Rodriguez, yes. May I you call on Wednesday morning? Wow, Simenita, you're here. Very good. Oh, good, Sarita. Okay, there you go. Yes, may I you call on Wednesday morning? And the question mark. No, sorry. There is no question mark because it says yes. So it's an affirmative. Yeah. Yes, you may call. You may call. Good, Pablo Diaz. Very good. Yes, you may call because it is affirmative. Next one. We still have 8 minutes. Thank you, Pablo. Very good. Very good. In this case, we don't have question mark because it is affirmative. Yes, you may call. 8. Hi, Anna. My car is not working. Could I please to ride to the shelter with you? Okay, very good, Paul. Very good. Abby, Ximena, very good. Andrea. It says, pay attention. It says, hi, Anna, my car is not working. Could I? So if my car is not working, how am I going to ride? To drive, sorry, to ride. Hi, Anna, my car is not working. Who's going to drive? It's very redundant if we say it's like if I say my book doesn't work, may I use my book? It is not saying that. Hi, Anna, my car is not working. Could what? You're asking for permission. You're asking for a request. What will be the subject? There you go, Abby. Oof. Oh my God, yes. What else? Who else? Who else? Try to analyze. That's why grammar is very, very wonderful because you have to analyze. It says, hi, Anna. Like if I say, hi, Vialta, my book doesn't work. I won't tell her, could I use my book? Yes, there you go, Abby. Okay, let's see, Funes. There, the word may, it's not necessary because we have the other one, Michelle Funes. But the other part, that's what I'm looking for, that answer. Very good, Michelle Funes. Wow, you are on fire. Yes, Funes, wow. You made my day today. Okay, yes, thank you for the ones who tried, okay, who tried, and thank you for the ones who participated. Look, it says, hi, Anna, my car is not working. Could you please ride? Could you please ride? Could you please ride to the shelter? Oh, look, pay attention, pay attention. At the end, it says with you. At the end, it says with you. So the correct one is, could I please ride to the shelter? Sorry, I didn't see the last part of the sentence. And yeah, it's, could I please ride? I know that, yes, sorry, Sarah. I know that most of you are doing, ay, más que ya lo había escrito, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ay, mister, están diciendo. Could I please ride? There you go, Andrea. Could I please ride to the shelter with you? Could I please ride to the shelter with you? Okay, and yes, once again, could I please ride to the shelter with you? We have 3 minutes, so we are going to work on the last exercise. If we don't complete it, that because it varies. These answers vary. So if we don't complete it, do it by your own and then you send it to me. But let's start. It says exercise 2.3. Write 2 requests for permission to each person. Use the ideas in the box on your own ideas. You want to ask a questions about, borrow something, discuss an idea for, get a ride somewhere, get help with, sit down, take a day off, talk after class. So the first one, to your teacher, could I please talk to you after class about my paper? What will be one possibility? What will be one possibility for your teacher? Remember the person you are talking to. We can say, Mister, may I talk to you about my grades? You can write that one. May I talk to you about my grades? And you are using may because it's formal. Let's do another one. A friend. You can ask a friend, I don't know, your best friend, can I call you right now? You ask a question. Can I call you right now? You see the difference? The form, the being polite with your teacher, may. Oh, we are on page 245, 245, exercise 2.3. Exercise 2.3. And we have a box there and it says, to your teacher, could I please talk to you after class about my paper? And number 2 can be, Mister, may I talk to you about my grades? Just per se. And let's complete the other one about friends and then we finish. A friend, you can write, can I call you right now, my best friend? And the other one can be, can I use your laptop per se? Okay, look, we are going to finish here because I have only 1 minute. Let's stop on the chart, no problem. Send pictures about the first one we did, okay? If you want, we can complete the chart next class. Or you can write, or you can work on it and then you can send me the pictures. But next class, I am going to start from this chart on page 245. Well, I have less than 1 minute, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for your participation. I am really glad to see you and I love you a lot. Bye, everyone. Bye. And thank you for participating. It means a lot to me. I miss you too. I miss you too. Believe me, a lot. A lot. I miss everyone. So see you later, alligator. Send me the evidence, please. Send me the evidence as soon as you can. I love you. Bye-bye, guys. Blessings. Bye, everyone. Bye, Antoniette. Bye, Paul. Bye, Abby. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Charlie. Bye, Jocelyn. Melissa. Wow, at the very end of the class. Uy, Jose Cruz. At the very end of the class.